Welcome to the Field of 68 After Dark's YouTube channel. We are going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube and on Stadium for the entirety of the spring. We talked about Aaron Bradshaw, who went to Ohio State and Michigan State didn't recruit him. We talked about Umar Ballo, who released his list and Michigan State is not on that list. Are you getting worried at all that we are heading into another transfer portal, or midway through another transfer portal cycle, and there hasn't been all that much connection between Michigan State and some of the biggest names that we've seen committing, that we've seen entering the portal, that we've seen bouncing around out there?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it because, again, I think Izzo, if he wants the money, if he wants it, he can get it for NIL. But I think he's just so old school. He doesn't really want to go all in. He didn't have to last year. Well, he should have. He didn't last year, and I think it bit him in the ass a little bit because, again, they needed a five-man. And they probably needed, AJ Hogard, probably could have replaced him with somebody else last year or somebody a little bit more consistent. I feel like some of these guys are just, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Are they going to have to? Yeah, to some extent, but they're not going to throw around the same money that some of these other programs and these younger coaches or guys willing to adapt. Not even younger coaches. I mean, look at Brad Underwood. He's not that young, but he's saying, listen, I'm going to go the NIL route. I'm going to do it. I'm all in. And Tom Izzo isn't. And you just wonder, like, some of these kids are throwing, and their agents are throwing money out there of, $1 million, more than $1 million to get these players. My guess is Tom Izzo, when he fields those calls, you know what he's doing? He's fielding the call and he's fucking throwing down his phone. Like, this is bullshit. Like, no way I'm going to deal with paying $1 million to that kid. He's not worth it. What did he do? So I just don't know if he's going to adapt, bro.
Yeah, it is a very interesting balance that you have to strike when you look at some of these some of the bigger names that have entered the portal and kind of connect the dots and say, okay, he's in the portal. All right, this team lost like 6 of their last 7 games. Did they kind of decide maybe sometime in mid-February, yeah, this is going to happen if we're not going to get paid, then we're gone? And did everybody kind of see the writing on the wall? So there is a slippery slope there that I do get. If I'm like, I understand Tom Izzo's take on this.
Yeah, you just, here's my deal with it. Izzo is like, he doesn't really have hobbies. So like he could threaten to retire all he wants. I just feel like at the end of the day, I don't think he'll do it. I think Tom Izzo is a lifer in this game. And at some point, and he's got an older staff too. Now, Mark Montgomery left for the head job at Detroit, but Doug Wojcik's on his staff. Like, got a little bit of Thomas Kelly hired recently, who's younger, but I think he needs an infusion of youth to his staff that's going to tell him, hey, Tom, we got to do it this way.
Thanks for watching the Field of 68 After Dark. Make sure to hit that like button.